It's another Springfield's Best Day where we get to connect with the best businesses around. And today's Springfield Best member is Kevin Austin from Austin Orthodontics. I'm sorry, Kevin, should I call you doctor?
You can call me Kevin.
Doctor, because you have two first names as your name, and I might get confused and call you Austin or Dr. Kevin. I don't know what's going to happen.
Dr. Orthodontics.
Yes, there we go.
It happens with most of my patients. They call me Austin, Kevin, whatever.
Austin, Kevin Austin. It's a strong name, though.
It is. First of all, thank you so much for coming in, and first, thanks for being a good sport and playing the games with us.
Yes, thanks. It was a blast.
You know your pop culture, my friend.
Yes.
I try.
It was good. We're so happy you're here for Springfield's Best, and we know it's a great organization. We love Tammy. We love all the businesses that have come in. Tell us about how long you've been associated with them and how you like being involved with Springfield's Best.
I've been a member since 2018. And it's been great. Tammy has been awesome at getting everyone involved. The segments like this, she's a great coordinator with communication and everything. She's been fantastic.
She is amazing. We love her, and being part of Springfield's Best really means you're part of the best businesses in the Ozarks, which is Austin Orthodontics.
And I was going to say, you told us right before cameras came on, you've been doing this almost 20
years. Yeah.
Almost 20 years.
Yeah.
You started in 2004.
I opened in 2004, as my wife would say, one patient at a time.
Yeah.
And anyway, it's been a great ride, and it's been fun. It's been a great community to open up in. And I was originally from St. Louis. My wife's from Springfield, but this has felt like home since the beginning.
So tell us about Austin Orthodontics, where you're located, and kind of what services you provide.
Sure. We're located in Nixa, so we're open during the week, Monday through Thursday, and we provide all orthodontic care. We're an orthodontic specialty office, so I was a general dentist first, and then I specialized in orthodontics. It's an extra 2-year residency, and we do everything from braces to Invisalign, retainers, follow-up years later. Orthodontics is one of those relationships that, I saw my orthodontist for years and years after I initially was treated. And it's one of those things that it's great. We can treat members of the same family, and we just really get to know everybody.
Mm-hmm. I have to say, this is a little secret about me. I do have 4 braces on the back of my front teeth, lower, because I knocked one out of place one time. And so that's that. Yeah. But I do wear my retainer every single night. It is so important. It's
very important. That is just like anything else we do with our bodies, whether it's eating well or exercising, that retainer wear at night is your long-term maintenance program. And it's amazing how much of a difference that can make over the long term, just being consistent with that retainer wear.
I'm curious too, Doctor, if you're seeing, I find more in the recent years, even adults are getting braces. They're trying to fix their smile because people are more aware of it. Are you seeing a lot of adult patients with braces?
Absolutely. I've really noticed in the last even few years that there's been a huge uptick in adult patients. I think, and it's one of those things that so long as your teeth and your gum tissues are healthy, there's no age that you can't move teeth. You can, do it at any age. And the adults are really coming in more frequently than what I'd seen in the past. So it's a great thing.
And I was going to ask, with technology and all the advancements, I see, adults with braces, but, you can do them on the back. They're not the, like the metal ones that I feel like I maybe had at one point.
Yeah, there is a huge range, and the 3D printing aspect, we can print, retainers in-house. We can do invisible aligners. There's a huge range of things that, really technology is evolving. I always tell patients, whenever I first was in my residency in 2002, we were still doing traditional film photography. And it's like, that seems so long ago.
Yeah.
I don't feel that old, but it just goes to show how everything has changed. And from the 3D area to the radiography to just the way that we move teeth in general.
So I'm curious too, because when I was growing up, my parents wanted to get me braces, but we went to the orthodontist in Texas, where I'm from, and they're like, "Oh, well, you have to wait for a certain amount of grown-up teeth to be in, or this." What age range of kids are you seeing to start that orthodontic process?
So we want to see patients even as early as age 7. Now, not all, but most of the folks that we see at that age, there's no need to get started with any treatment at that time. That said, we'll usually just see them yearly until a problem occurs, or sometimes kids grow at different rates. So sometimes a 10-year-old might have all their permanent teeth in. On the flip side, a 16-year-old might still be waiting for other teeth to erupt in. So it's age doesn't have a whole lot to do with it. People grow at different stages, but we want to see patients even as early as age 7. We're checking for things like missing teeth, cross bites, things that can cause problems with their growth.
Wow.
So.
Okay, good to know.
And I wanted to ask, you mentioned before, you went straight from your schooling into running a business.
Yes,
and
yes.
You're not really taught that. So how has that evolved in the help with Springfield's Best?
Community involvement. I was with the Rotary Club in Nixa for quite a few years, and just getting to know those community leaders. Some of the folks I've met through Springfield's Best, they've been great influences also, but really it's kind of trial by fire. It's just like anyone else running a business. That part you have to learn kind of on the job and on the fly, and that part has been good to get those connections, and I've had some mentors along the way, so it's been good.
So if somebody wants to become a patient of yours, maybe it's for themselves or for their child or their grandchild, what's the best way to get in touch with you and book an appointment?
The best way is just to call us at 417-725-9600, and anyway, we'll be there to answer the phone, and I always tell folks the best thing to do is just come in to see us, because I have no idea what type of problem you have going on. I have no idea what the solution would be until we actually see the patient. It could be a single tooth out of alignment. It could be a mouthful of teeth out of alignment. And those are drastically different solutions.
But guys, you can check out all the great businesses at the Springfield's Best website, including Austin Orthodontics. And if my orthodontist was as cool and as pop culture knowledgeable as you,
right?
Man, I would have lived at the orthodontics office. Guys, you have to go see him. And his awesome wife, Hillary.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, don't go anywhere. Farmer Wants a Wife recap, breaking down some awkward moments right after this.
Yeah, if we could just do trivia as you do my teeth, that